Hello guys and welcome back to the Conan and Kindaichi case files. In the last episode, we got to play a mini game for once. And it wasn't one a solving one, it's a skateboarding one. Trying to race to the finish. Trying to see if we could catch up to the guy in the yellow coat. Which we actually met up with them. And not much can we say about him, except he's a suspect for right now. He's trying to create an alibi that didn't work out, except with the motorcycle and his hair. Oh boy, the hair. The pompadour hair that he has. Anyways, after talking to him, we found out more information about the watch and Misa-san, the one that Misa-san had. And one thing about the watch, it belonged to the avocado shop owner. So right now we're gonna go in there, but before we do that, we're actually gonna go here to keywords and see if we found anything new. Like in evidence, watch. See this right here. A men's watch found inside Misaka's pocket, according to Yamamoto Masanori, the suspect in the yellow coat, owner of the barber tea. It belongs to Kawasaki Suguru, manager at gift shop Ricardo. So that's one thing we learned about him. And let's see if we learned anything else. And of course, we were introduced to him, Masanori, owner of the barber tea, testified he was watching TV at home the night of Misa's murder. In addition, he sent his coat to gift shop Ricardo for cleaning. Interesting. Well, either way, let's get to it. So let's go to Twilight Lane to get to the shop. Alright. See, Uncle? It's over there! This is the gift shop where Misa-chan was working at. It's called Fugado! Is there really a dry cleaner at a Is there really a dry cleaner at a gift shop? Of course there is. Yes, that's what he told us. Let's go! Alright, then let's go inside. Enter Fugado. Oh boy. Hello! Yes, welcome. Whoa. Oh, it's the owner. You again, boy. And I also saw you at the lighthouse. I'm Mori Kogoro, a detective. I am currently investigating Misa murder's case. Oh, is that so? Any progress? Yes, we did find a few things, and this progress brought it here. What do you mean? We have something to ask you. Ooh, what could this be about? Alright, let's ask him about Yamamoto Masanori. Do you know Yamamoto Masanori-san? You keep quiet, I'm going to ask the questions! Easy there, Kogoro. He's just a child. He doesn't know anything better. Dear owner, do you know a man named Yamamoto Masanori-san? Yes, he's the owner of a bar, right? Okay, guess you don't know that much. Did you know that he kept pressuring Misa-san to date him? No, I was not aware of that. Suspicious. I knew he had a soft spot for Misa-chan though. I see. So, does he have any connection to Misa-chan's murder? Yes, he's a central part of the investigation. Alright, about the yellow coat. And we had the testimony from someone that saw Misa-chan from before. He said that she was arguing with a man in a yellow coat. A man wearing a yellow coat? Could it be? So, you have realized, indeed, Yamamoto-san likes wearing yellow coats. So the man arguing with Misa-chan was him? But Yamamoto-san told us that his coat was at the dry cleaners, and that therefore he couldn't be able to be the man arguing with Misa-chan. We came here to confirm that with you. Yamamoto-san's coat. Oh yes, that's right. I just gave him back his yellow coat this morning. Eh? Is that true? Yes, I'm sure of it. Oh, I see. I bet he has several identical yellow coats. He's so certain that Yamamoto-san is a culprit. Well, there are people who have multiple things of what they wear. It's what they create their signature look. Isn't that right, Conan? But the coat wasn't the only thing we wanted to discuss. I also have to discuss about something else. I need to ask Conan about... Oh, come on. We just did this 5 seconds ago. Say, Uncle Mori, you should probably ask Kawasaki-san about the watch. Yeah, you're right. Owner, is this your watch? What? That's a men's watch that we found inside Misa-san's pocket. Yamamoto-san told us it was yours. Why didn't you tell us the truth? No, that's because... Owner, are you hiding something? It wasn't me. I didn't kill Misa-chan. Okay, easy there. Owner, nobody said you did. Would you please tell us more? Okay, about the watch. Mister, that watch was definitely yours, right? Yes, I'm sure of it. But it's not me. I didn't kill Misa-chan. Easy there. Just because we find something evidence that belongs to you doesn't mean that you're the culprit. Someone just planted it there to make you look like the culprit. But who? Alright. It's because that watch was stolen. Stolen? Why was a stolen watch in Misa-san's pocket? Are you suggesting that she stole it? No, that's not it. Misa-chan wouldn't do that. So why was your watch in her pocket? I don't know what's going on either. Tell us the truth! Ugh. Why are so people difficult to talk with? The fact that you said this watch was stolen is always suspicious. No, my watch really was stolen, and there was something else in my shop that was stolen. Another stolen item? What was stolen? Besides the watch, what else was stolen? Well, a mannequin. A male mannequin was stolen too. What? A mannequin? You're very stubborn. I suppose I can understand a stolen watch. But who the hell will steal a male mannequin? Don't ask me. I don't know. But a mannequin was stolen. Wait. A stolen mannequin. A yellow coat at the dry cleaners. Maybe. A man and a girl have quarreled in the darkness. There's testimony. Okay. I can see where this is going. Someone stole the mannequin and the code at the same time to make it seem... Actually... Well, it's very clear now. You are a suspect. And I find it hard to believe that this coat has been cleaned. Why would I lie about that? What if you are Yamamoto-san's accomplice? It gives you a reason to create a lie that benefits Yamamoto-san. It'll be hard for a short man to get the rock up there alone. That means an accomplice is the most likely possibility. Uncle has a point. But is it really like that? Why am I yet suspected? You won't be asking that anymore soon. I'll be back soon with the conclusive proof. And just in case, I'll take care of this watch for now. Well, hey, it's beeping. Oh, Atlanta, what the hell? If you push the button on the side, it will stop. Like this? Oh, it stopped. Oh, it's just an alarm. Damn, that scared me. That alarm and the flashing. Strange. Before that, I want to check on something. Photos. Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's go about the watch alarm. Say, mister, doesn't this alarm go off at a set time? Yeah, I set it to that time. I take a break every day around this time. Did you also set the alarm to another time? No, I don't think so. Can you show me the watch for a second? This is important evidence. Don't do anything stupid. I know. Huh? That's strange. It's also set for 1 AM. I don't recall setting this alarm to the ring in the middle of the night. 1 AM. Misa-san was killed around midnight last night. This matches Misa-san's estimate time of death. Yeah, Misa-san set this alarm then. Did she set out the time she was supposed to meet the culprit? So that she wouldn't be late? No, I don't think so. That alarm was probably not set by Misa, but by the culprit. Okay, Conan. I get what you're saying. Alright, so back into two things. The mannequin, the yellow coat, and a certain dress in Ryoku's room. She dressed up as Misa-san so she would talk to a mannequin, yellow coat, to pretend to have a quarrel. That will believe to have the yellow man coat to be a suspect. But again, he dropped it out the cleaner, so it couldn't have been him, and he was at home, according to his testament. Or alibi, whatever. So, now with that, we have an alarm clock that got stolen. Ryoko stole it and put it on Misa-san. That way, when she went up to the lighthouse with the rock, the alarm would be set off, and the rock would be thrown. And that will be killing Misa-san. And that explains the whole situation. But one thing that still doesn't make sense is the code and how did she get the rock up there. And it's pretty obvious that she's a suspect. I mean, really? We have the clues already. A watch lighting in the middle of the night. If the culprit used it, then it explains something. Which explains what I just said. That thing that will make sense is a way to aim the rock. How did the culprit correctly aim at Misa-san from the lighthouse in the middle of the night? It's possible if he used the alarm on the watch. He put the watch below the lighthouse and brought her there. Then, just after Misa-san she arrived, the alarm went off. If an alarm suddenly sounded in the quiet of a dark night, there's no one who wouldn't take notice. So Misa-san curiously picked up the watch that was on the ground. Then, having waited for this moment, the culprit aimed at the shining watch and dropped the rock. If we think of this way, it explains why she had the watch. Evidence keyboard has been updated. Watch. But wait, the watch was in her pocket. If she got hold of the watch, why did she put it in her pocket? Perhaps she did it to hide the thing that was on the watch? Hey, Conan! Why are you just standing there? Oh, sorry! I was thinking about something! You were in a deep thought? You're 1,000 years old to be... Oh, you're 100 years old too young to be doing that. We already finished our business here, so let's head back. No, not yet. I still have something to ask about the watch. That is... Well, since we're doing this, a match switch found inside Mrs. pocket belonged to Kawasaki's scooter match at the gift shop Hokkaido. When the alarm is set, light and sound will emit, set to go off at 1 a.m. Okay? A strange equation found on the watch, which equals to what? Wait, Uncle Mori, wasn't there something else to ask about the watch? Oh? What is that? There's a calculator function in the watch, right? An odd equation was entered into it. Oh? That's... an odd equation. This 1 less than 1 less than 1 less than 0 equals... See? Isn't it a strange equation? But if this equation was left by Misa-san just before she died, it's a dying message, right? And the watch was inside Misa-san's pocket. I think she did it to hide the watch from the culprit. Say, Kawasaki-san, does this equation look familiar? No, I don't have a clue. Are you lying again? Stop accusing me! Yakugoro, leave the poor guy alone. The only thing he was... I don't know, nothing. The only thing he's related to a kid is the watch, that's it. I don't know about an equation. Isn't that enough? Leave! Alright, please excuse us for now. But we will probably come back soon. Give me a break, hurry up and leave! Boy, he's stressed. Alright, so we're back outside. Let's see what we have to say. Well, you got quite useful information. Uncle, what are you going to do now? Investigating the link between Yamamoto-san and the shop owner. So you're assuming they're accomplices. Okay, well, you never know. It's true that a possibility, but it doesn't really fit. They're not related to the tragedy 25 years ago. Oh, that's right! How is that related to this case? I mean, she got a warning, but that was before... Was Ryoko part of that 25 years ago? It will explain something, and then she tried to kill Misa-san to not reveal it. But still, how is this related? We've come this far. I don't see the tragedy being irrelevant to this case. Well, I'm leaving. From here, you can go back alone, right? Yeah, I'm fine. Be a good kid at the end. See you later. Well, what should I do now? Well, no one to talk to. I guess we have no choice but to move. Alright. You already been to Hokkaido, Core Road. Let's go to the lighthouse. That only seems a possibility. When we run out of ideas, the crime scene is indeed the place to go. What? You again, boy. What are you doing here? Come on there! What are you doing here? Mayor Hyoki could be watching you right now. We'll be sent away tomorrow at noon either way. Don't worry, don't worry. Anyway, officer, did you get any new information? New information? Well, it's probably not related, but I found something at the bottom of the lighthouse. Oh, something. Okay, let's... What do you have to say? What do you find? Let's see. Say, officer, what'd you find at the bottom of the lighthouse? This is it. A bucket? Oh! There's a rope that maybe she used. She went to the. No, wait, this doesn't make any sense. I would have got the rope. No, wait. Remember the bench and the faucet? She threw a rope like a grappling hook, attached it to the faucet, then attached it to the bucket. Then she had the rock on inside the bucket, and then she lifted it up, and that's how she managed to do it. But still. Also, sorry for those people who try to solve this as they go along. I tend to get ahead of myself. Something is weird about this bucket. I think it used to be on the viewing platform before the case. What did I say? And after the case, it was somehow placed here at the bottom of the lighthouse full of water. Okay, maybe I am getting ahead of myself. This doesn't seem right. This big bucket originally on the lighthouse observatory deck after Misa-san's murder. It was somehow placed at the base of the lighthouse filled with water. Okay. This bucket was filled with water? Yes, but I emptied it out earlier. I wonder where the water was from. I didn't see any water supplies nearby. Could it have been from the sea? No, it wasn't. Oh, the bucket was on the platform before and at the bottom after. It's exactly like the other thing we found this morning. What? What other thing? Other thing? What are you talking about? The other thing on the observation deck beforehand was... Oh, that was in the pocket. The big rock. Is a rock then next to the Misa-san's body. That rock was also originally on the observation deck, right? Yes, you're right. Someone brought that rock to the deck too. And it was dropped from there. Was this bucket also dropped from the observation deck? But it was filled with water. If it had fallen from up there, the water should have spilled, right? Yeah, exactly. So how did this bucket get from the observation deck to down here? I wonder. I should probably check the scene. Alright, so are we going to... This is the lighthouse where Misa-san was found. This is why it was moved to another place. But there's still an oppressive atmosphere here. Are you going inside the lighthouse? Yeah, that's in the lighthouse. Okay, according to Officer Kumada, the bucket was here on this platform before the case, but it was found below the lighthouse after the case. So does that mean that the one who brought the bucket down did this? But why would the culprit do that? Can we investigate? Let's inspect this place more carefully. Okay, let's check with the bench again. That's the bench where the deadly rock that killed Misa-san was. I don't think it is related to the bucket found below. Okay, the faucet. A water faucet. Wait a minute. I see. That's how it was done. The puzzle pieces perfectly match. Keyword mixing. What's this? This water faucet corresponds to something that is this. Okay. The opposite. Oh, wait, nope. Damn it. I thought I had to press 2 and 2 together. Hey, come back. Come back. What? Damn controllers. Alright. So it's this. Okay. Water in buckets. The bucket put below the lighthouse was the water in the bucket from the faucet on the observation deck. Okay, that's original on the lighthouse observation deck. After Misa's murder, someone left it at the base of the lighthouse filled with water from the observation deck faucet. But even if that's right, I don't get why they're bringing the bucket full of water downstairs. Did the culprit use the stairs to carry the heavy bucket of water? Okay, I'm with you. I'm very confused as well. I'm still going with the rope thing, but not sure why you need it to be filled with water. But that's a tough job. I don't know how the culprit carried it. It's like the rock. I don't know how the culprit brought the rock up there. How was the bucket brought downstairs? How was the big rock brought upstairs? Oh! The rope! Like I said, it worked like a pulling system. Duh! I was right on the market. On the market? The mark! I was right. Duh. It was filled with water and the rock. So you slowly push the rock down to the downstairs to the floor. And while it's doing that, the rope will pull up the rock, bring it to the upstairs. That's how it's done. I shouldn't think of the rock and the bucket separately, but rather as the same issue. In other words, these two things were moved at the same time. If the rock was raised to the observation deck, at the same time the bucket was lowered. I get it! I understand why the culprit took the bucket there. To accomplish this, the culprit used a rope. A rope and a heavy bucket would fulfill their job objective. And that objective was to lift up the rock, bring the rock down, lift the bucket. Really? You can think of better answers? To lift up the rock. The weight of the filled bucket, if they used that weight, they could have lifted something heavy to the surface. For example, the weapon, the big rock. That's how they did it. By tying the rock on a rope that hung down from the platform, and then coming up to this platform and tying the bucket to the rope. Oh! And then filling the bucket with water till it's filled. With the water-filled bucket, one can bring this rock to this platform. Ooh. Evidence keyword has been updated. Rock on the bench. With this, there's no need for a man with a lot of strength. This crime become possible for anyone. But with the rope over the rail, there will be a lot of friction. It seems difficult for a woman to actually do it. Well, it would be different if a way to decrease the friction was used. Beep. Huh? The detective badge is ringing. Who is it? The question mark on the menu has it changed to the detective badge. I'm guessing Haibara? Beep beep. Ah, that's right. Kuda-kun, it's me. Oh, Haibara. I think Han and the others came there. Did you meet them? Yeah, they're enthusiastic about the case from 25 years ago. I see. And what is it? Did you find something? Yeah, something is interesting in the case of 25 years ago. It seems a suspicious case occurred 25 years ago. Jeez, would you guys repeat yourself again? It seems a VIP committed suicide with a gun in the library. That case. The one I heard from Sayama-san at the museum. I know about this case too. The person who died was... wasn't that one... No. The person is named Ichinose Keiichi, right? The freelance writer Sayama-san told me about it. It seems so. Kojima-kun told me about it. But I got specific information regarding this case. Specific information? The decreased Ichinose had a daughter. She was still in the first grade at the time. Her name was Ichinose Keiko. Keiko? Ichinose Keiko. Apparently the daughter of Ichinose Keiichi, the man who committed suicide by gun in Twilight Library 20 years ago. Did this daughter not had a mother by any chance, or a family to take care of him, so she became a foster child, and that's how Ryoko became, or Misan? Or the secretary? I don't know. Oh well, too early to jump into conclusions. Ichinose Keiko, Ichinose Keiichi's daughter. Is this Ichigo still living on this island? Couldn't tell. No documents are around on what happened to her after her father's death. I see. That's a shame. If that girl were still on this island, I could have asked her about what happened 25 years ago, and the link between Ichinose's death and the tragedy. Unfortunately, we had nothing on her whereabouts. And what did you get?
Okay.
So that woman is changed her name. But she was in first grade. That seems the same age as Ryoko. I mean, assuming they're 6 years old when they're in first grade, 25 years, they're 31 years old, and that's Ryoko. It's also the owner of the inn, but she seems a little bit older than that. Oh boy. Okay, I found some suspicious people, but none seem to fit. I don't think they're related to the tragedy 25 years ago. For now, the only thing that's related to that event is Ichino Sekiochi's suicide. But what connection does this have with Misa-san's death? I still don't know. You seem to have run into more trouble than expected. What now? I guess I should research Ichino-san and daughter. Why don't you go to Island's elementary school? When Ichino Sekiochi committed suicide, she was in first grade. Maybe some documents are still there at the school? Yeah, let's hope as much. I guess I'll go. Okay, if I get something new, I'll contact you. Yeah, please do. Beep beep. Okay, the elementary school. Let's go. And we'll be going too if we were running out of time for this episode. What a great way to end this. So, more thanks to come about, and let's see what we can find later on. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next episode. Later. About Misa. Did you know that Misa-san was murdered? Ow! Ow! I told you to stay quiet.